So this is what if Deku had if he had a chomping quirk. Well, basically he can bite through things really easily and like basically eat stuff, and his stomach acid is really strong and like his neck is really strong, so he can just eat through stuff like it's nothing. So he's born, he doesn't like get birth normally, he like eats out of his mom's stomach. So, chest bursts out all bloody and gross, eating his way out. So everyone's screaming, and they throw him out the window and get her patched up as fast as they can. And he, falls away like a little monster. And he's in a forest, he's, eating animals and stuff. He's just going crazy. He's like the king of the jungle forest. So he, then this one dude, he's walking through, and he's like, okay, I heard there's some sort of monster that can eat anyone, and anything is the king around these parts, so if I hunt it, I'll be famous. So he's, with his flashlight looking around, checking to see where he is. And Deku, he jumps up behind him and just eats him. And then, there was a hero behind him. Or there was a hero who saw it. I'm gonna say it's just some dude with a speed quirk. He's like, I gotta report this to All Might. That thing just ate a man. So, speeds back to All Might. He's like, that the thing eat man. And All Might's like, what? Eat man? Jumps into there, creates a giant forest cradle and stuff. Disrupts the entire ecosystem. And that alerts Deku. He's like, oh, I smell a big boy. So, All Might versus him, he punches him through a tree, and, grabs him by the hair and lifts him up, and it's like, his actual body comes down, and he sees it's a person, because he wouldn't have a way to cut his hair, so it just covered his whole body, so he looked like an animal. So, he goes, he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, we got a report that you ate a person, can we take you to jail? And Deku, he bites All Might's hand off and scars away. It's like, my hand. Now I'm gonna have to get prosthetic. Knows the handle. And, he's like, okay, we need to call in someone with restraining abilities. So they call in Aizawa with his scarf, he, wraps Deku up. He just eats through the scarf, no sweat. So they're like, this guy, his mouth is just so destructive. So we need a way of getting him out without, actually physically trapping him. So they call him Midnight. She's like, ooh, I'm being a creep. I'm a little creepy. I'm a creep. Ooh, who knows when the creep's gonna strike, They're like, just get the job done, stop being a creep. So, she knocks him out with her gas. And they put him in, a thick metal box with many layers. He wakes up in the middle of it, and he just eats through the box. He's just in the city. So he's running through the alleys and stuff. You got people trying to get him, and there's just no way to get him. So then, Midnight, she finds him, she knocks him out again, and All Might, he just grabs them, jumps, because they're not trying to waste time. So then, they're like, okay, we got him in here, we gotta make sure there's no way for him to get out, we gotta put him in a muzzle. So they cover his mouth, He just opens his mouth with enough force to break it out. He is flailing around. He's like in a metal box while only his mouth is sticking out. And they're like, look, we just want to talk to you, okay? And he's just going crazy, no one's stopping him. They're like, okay, yeah, there's no way to control this guy. Also, this is gonna be a kind of dark and sad story. It's not gonna be happy and upbeat. So, basically, they're like, how are we supposed to control him? They're like, well, Nezu's the smartest guy, so maybe we can just leave him in his care. So, basically, he's like a rabid animal. And Nezu's like the person, which is ironic and funny. So, he's like, he's just taking care of him one day, like, pretty close to the entrance exam, or someone walks in, they're like a student, they're like, I think there was a mistake on the test, and they just see that man trying to get Animal Boy to sit. So they'll, like, did I walk into something weird? It's like, oh no, this is a creature that we found in the wild, and we just don't know what to do with him. So I've been taking care of him. They're like, well, whatever. I found a bunch of mistakes on the test, and they're like, okay, can I see the test? They're looking it over. They're like, why didn't you just fix them? They're like, because I didn't know if, those were intentional or not, and I just wanted to inform you just in case. So that way, it could be better for everyone. It's like, Miss Yaoyurozu, be quiet, you're annoying. This is stupid. And Deku, he jumps up, he, scratches her on the face. He's going crazy, going insane, trying to chop at her and stuff. So, Nezu, he has to, like, pull him back and stuff, which is barely walking. If not, just not walking at all. So she's like, oh my god, kill her with fire. She, creates 2 guns. She starts shooting at him. And midnight, she's like, don't worry, I'm here. Wait, no, that's All Might's catchphrase. And then knocks everybody out. And then just drags Momo out with her fate to be determined. And Deku, he just wakes up because he basically developed a tolerance. And then, Nezu wakes up eventually. He's like, okay, you need food. They go down, and time skip transition. School started for everyone. It's the same people in class, except for Kendo. She's also in the class because no one was there to fill Deku's spot. So basically, they're like, okay, we're gonna get you something to eat. They go down to the cafeteria. It happens to be lunchtime. And everybody's seeing Nezu, a fat man, with a weird monster boy, taking him to go to lunch rush to get his broth food. So everyone's like, is this legal? And is this okay? Like, okay, everybody, this is, we don't know his name. We haven't named him yet. Tell me what you want me to name him in the comments. So they're like, oh, okay, he explains on the stories. They're like, wow, that's how you guys found him? It's like, yep. So, yeah. we were just taking him to get something to eat. And then Mom was like, hey, that thing assaulted me. We should have it in jail. You know, he's like, what was that? You want to attack me? You want to threaten my throne as top dog? He jumps at her, bites her arm off. So she just went on Mama. And she screams, and that's where I'm going to end the episode. Bye.